Tel'Forai's stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past, an apocalyptic event that would result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. True. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem able to resist being tempered, at least. But after what happened to Arnvald and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. Yet while these threats close to home are of paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Teleforoi are under the leadership of Fandaniel and one other delightful fellow, Zenos Yegalvis, the Crown Prince and our dear friend. Yeah, friend, right. To date, he's reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varus, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The jerk. The capital has probably seen the worst of it for a good while there. It saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession, but that has since changed and in troubling ways. Teleforoi. Aye, during our reconnaissance, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons or the cries of discord. 'Twas an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. The inhabitants appeared to have been tempered, and with nary a word spoken did they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. If they were indeed made thralls, it seems safe to assume that these events, too, were orchestrated by the Teleforoi. An army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent developments, I fear it is only the prelude to an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise a means to counter this threat, and quickly, before our allies are overwhelmed. Indeed. We will find a way, and Sharlayan, I am sure of it. Master Fortunault's comments regarding the final days were curious, to say the least. The forum knows more than it is letting on. Subterfuge. Sorry to interrupt, says Tataru. We just received word from Mistress Krill. She says that arrangements for your visit have been finalized. You're to head to Limsa Lominsa and board the next ship bound for Sharlayan. And on arrival, present yourselves as associates of the students of Baldesion. Come to assist with the Order's restoration. My God. Okay, we gotta prep, we gotta do it. The arrangements may be settled, but what of your thoughts? They must race at the prospect of returning home after so long. Oh. I am eager to see it, of course. Of course. Ahem. We should set off at once. Indeed. Ha, hee, ha, ha. Then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey. True. Very true. We go to the docks. But first, if you have any questions or comments for me, you'll find me live every day on twitch.tv/Drybear. Who knows? I might even be streaming right now. Everyone's here, which is good because I've already paid for your passage and the fee is non-refundable. Does it seem like she's trying to get rid of us? It feels like she's trying to get rid of us. The ship for Sharlayan should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage close at hand. Ooh, castle time. Castle time. Everyone's chilling, having a grand old time. Life seems normal. We're not walking among the end just yet. Hey? Ooh. Saying important things.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule. Also, I'm told.
Good.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
True.
It's funny.
Is it funny?
Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
Okay.
And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louisois of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon
Ooh, a
this dock?
scoundrel. A scoundrel!
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
A fancy gunbreaker.
Will this be your first visit to Sharlayan, Sir Estinian?
He squints.
Sir Estinian?
Stinian? He's brooding. Leave him alone.
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
Okay.
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy.
Right.
Since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
Of course.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind,
Cool.
little Lord Alphino.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully
Little
well.
lord.
Better.
She's freaked out. I forgot my lasagna in the
Are
oven.
you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
My lasagna's burning.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland.
Do you?
It's just, we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world. And once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Life's really hard on Tataru. Let's be honest. She's got the hardest role out of all of this. I'll bring them back safe and sound, I promise. No sense worrying about the things we're powerless to change. I'll bring them back safe and sound. I feel like anytime someone says that in a movie, it means someone's gonna die. Like almost every time. Movie or
I'll
shows.
hold you to that.
Okay, I'll do my best, I guess.
Ah, good.
Oh.
You're still here.
A boulder. What's up, dude?
Hori! Coulternay! What brings
Sing
you
a
all
song.
this way?
Yeah.
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower.
Thanks, Hori Boulder.
Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye, we, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
Sounds good, man. He's got grape earrings.
We're set to sail! All aboard for Sharlayan!
Woo! Let's go. Yeah.
It's time.
Ooh.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Now, do it now. Wish us luck. She just nodded.
Have a safe journey, and please, please, be careful.
Stop foreshadowing. You're making it worse. The Fellowship of the Ring. We go to Mordor. Off we go. Yeah.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown.
Is that?
A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice.
No one can hear him, right?
Which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
Okay, I will. Let's do it, Dad. To adventure. Oh my God, the earth is flat. I knew it. I always knew it all along. Flat earth. Confirmed.
And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Oh. Okay. Oh, here we go. We're going off into dragon-infested territory. Oop. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Little dude. Some spirits. Guy at the bar. Hanging out with Poet Man.
Here.
I hear. Wait, is this Lady of Light? This is Light Mommy. Okay.
Feel.
Hear and feel. All right. See?
Think.
Nope, think. Hear, feel, and think. Think. Right. See? Monkey see no evil?
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser.
That's me.
Though we're hardly alone in that.
Oh, they're just... That must be
Envious
so
of those
uncomfortable.
Still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
I would get such a neck ache, backache from that. Guess you do what you gotta do, eh?
Called out to you, you say?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I've heard nothing myself.
Really?
In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good.
You think so?
Why not join the others on deck? Sharlayan should be coming into view at any moment.
Okay. Sounds good. Here we go. Ah! To the deck! He just wanted to be alone with them. What is he gonna do? Crystal Exarch. Is this like a siren? Should we be afraid for the boat? Am I the only one that can hear this, guys? Yeah, it sounds pretty good. But that's how the sirens kill people. There she is. The light mommy. Go say hi to her. She stopped singing. That might be a good thing. Wait, is this the Lady of the Light from Lord of the Rings? Is she gonna try to get the ring from us? Is Sephiroth's
My
mom?
voice yet reaches you. I am glad. Hear, feel, think.
What do you mean? Explain.
And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior.
Hydaelyn! Oh my God, it's the light god! Wait, why is she so human? Oh my God, it's the light god! Goddess. Wait, she's just appearing in this form so that I can see her, right? I can trust your words no longer. Why now? We'll start a little less accusatory, okay? Why now? Why now? Blah, 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 blah.
After your sojourn in the First,
Right.
I believe you have your answer.
If I had my answer, I wouldn't be asking.
You have gained an understanding of what I truly am. what Eidolon has always been, a primal. Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world.
Right.
And I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield.
Damn, she got much weaker.
Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid.
Okay.
Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental. Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it.
Okay. I'm ready.
Then shall I honor the promise made in another time. Another age.
Wait, you're saying I'm not ready? What?
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks.
I'm ready now.
Sharlayan's just over yonder.
I don't want to wait.
I will not keep you further.
Okay.
Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land.
All right.
We shall meet again, and soon.
You say so. She's gone. I'm glad no one came up here to ask who I was talking to. But then again, my character talks to the air a lot in all of our story, so maybe it's just... Maybe everyone thinks I'm just like schizophrenic or something. Maybe they think I'm like the little kid in Sixth Sense. Back to normal life, yep. Don't act like that was restful.
Oh, what a fine morning.
Yeah.
Oh, still a bit stiff though.
There, that's true. Yeah, that's accurate.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
Nope. Nope. I was looking at the lady.
Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
Oh. Hey. My character's smile is so derpy. Hey guys, we're here. We made it.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen.
True.
There she is. Good old Sharlayan.
Ah.
Oh, I see it.
There it is. It's an island, all right. Yep.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Oh? Friendship!
Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian saith.
Right.
Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side. I prithee.
Friendship protects you. They're gonna kill him.
Thank you, my
Alphinaud's gonna die.
friends. We are ever grateful
Every
for your
time,
steadfast
every
support.
time in media and film, when this conversation happens, the person they're talking
Upon
about
arrival,
dies.
we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper.
Okay. Let's do it.
There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
If they're gonna kill one of the main characters, as long as they don't kill Ishtola, I can survive. I'll be honest. Or Estinian. Those two have to be permanent. No. Endwalker, begin! Here we go. We're on a boat. There's the moon. We're going to the moon. Soon. Endwalker. Wow. Bow, bow, bow. Boo, boo, boo.
Sharlayan, the solitary island nation of the northern seas.
Okay.
Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets.
Secrets?
Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Drybearian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil. So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
The Northern Empty. Old Sharlayan. Wow.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Maybe.
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Otherwise, we'll kill them.
Hasn't Sharlayan all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Sharlayan only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders. Especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge.
That's true. They need us.
If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed.
Okay.
The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit.
Okay.
Considering Sharlayan's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions.
I'll do my best.
Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration. Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Ooh.
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
Let's go. We're gonna go learn, and nothing's gonna go wrong. As is foretold. I guess we're here.
Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city.
Yep.
Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
Yes.
I am. Grahatir of the Students of Baldessian at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Oh, she's mad.
Very good.
Oh.
I have paperwork detailing your group and its
Maybe she just has like a resting mad face. You know?
And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons.
Yeah.
If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Just those.
Ishtola Rule.
AKA FF14B. Oh.
See how it glows? That list is etherically linked with a citizen registry kept in the main repository.
Dang. Yeah?
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly.
Wait.
Welcome home.
She was the only one that gave her name.
Now, who do we have here?
The Warrior of Light? Main protagonist? Oh. Little Lord and Little Lordess. Sorry, I thought they were talking about me. I'm important.
Your applications have also been approved.
Okay.
Having said that,
What?
the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
Yeah? Why'd you have to remind me? Sensitive topic, lady.
And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry,
Right.
I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation.
Okay.
Times are quite troubled enough already.
Oh, fine. No drama, llama. I
We shall
understand.
keep that in mind.
He had to give a little toot,
These
you
last two
know?
are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Right. You can't deny me. What?
Name and occupation?
Torvald Beef Castle, Lord of the Light. Champion of Eorzea, adventurer by trade, artisan. I am Torvald Beef Castle, champion of Eorzea.
And it is a title well earned, I can assure you.
An adventurer by trade is what your documentation indicates. No mention of this particular title. Self-appointed, I take it?
No.
Either way, your employer seems willing to vouch for your character, so I shall, albeit reluctantly, grant you entry.
Okay, Karen.
Champion.
You have no idea what I've done for this world and every
you,
other
sir?
world. The Azure
Fastidian
Dragoon.
Barlow, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
I jump really high. Awkward. Okay. Unemployed. Oh!
If you'll allow me.
Break the tension. Who's this? Hello? Oh.
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms.
Oh.
Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Sure.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it.
Dang.
But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning.
Oh, shut up.
Be advised that even a single misstep may
God
have
dang it.
severe repercussions for your organization.
Shut up, Karen.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Well handled. She's diplomatic. See you, Karen. Hopefully never again. Hi, Krill.
Kryl,
Kryl.
it is good to see you.
That's what I said.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you will seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss. but
Is
this
there?
is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
Okay. Here you go. Dude, she didn't accept my Champion of Eorzea title. What?
Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
Aww.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Okay. We did it! We're in. Hacker voice, I'm in. I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Cool! And I get a weapon coffer. Nice. Let's open it up. Horse chestnut weapon coffer. A grimoire. That's super useful. There you go. Boom. Nice. 515. Not the best, not the worst. Whatever. I'll take it. Good enough. And then I get a chest. It's probably more 515. Yeah, it is. Gold lane. Kryl sweeps the scions with a speculative look. Oh. What now? The blaster. I had thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed. But this is Torvald and Estinian's first time in Sharlayan, and the rest of you a homecoming that was long overdue. Oh, we're gonna go party. You must have places you wish to visit and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that you may all have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the city. That's a good idea. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at the Baldesian Annex. How does that sound? 'Tis a fine suggestion. We may not be welcome at the Lovia estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. Eh? Yeah. Let's do it. I am equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. I guess. The annex was west of the Aetheryte Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there anon. Yes, we'll see you there. Wow. All right, scatter. Where's the brothel? I too have places I would be remiss in not visiting forthwith, but by thy leave, we ride. What are we gonna do? I guess I just get to go find where the vendors are. What have you, Estinia? My services as a guide are yours for the asking. Nope. That won't be necessary until we reconvene. I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. God damn, he's so edgy. But I could... Oh. Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? You've been gone for quite a while, and this would be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Oh, of course, if you will have me. Come, Torvald, Sharlayan awaits. Woo! Party time. Let's go. Kryl is now accompanying you. Lead your two companions to the last stand and speak with Kryl at the designated location. Okay. While you're accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along with the way which will offer different topics of discussion. Enter the glowing area and speak with your quest companions to indicate or initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together. Okay. Oh, what is this? Is this the library? I'm back and I brought Torvald and Raha with me. Cool. Ah, you were right about the ship then. Hello, Graha. It's nice to see you again. And it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Torvald. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. Ojika? Ojika Sunijika? It has been an age. Allow me to introduce Ojika Sunjika, Administration Office for the students of Baldesian. He oversees the day-to-day business of the annex. You may recall meeting his cousin Ijika. Oh yes, Eureka. I've read the initial reports. Quite a shock to hear what's become of the isle. Do take care if you have the opportunity to join the expedition. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course. We often had occasion to visit Sharlayan. either to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engaged in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the isle itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations, and yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self. Boom, 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 boom. The day will come when we will see the students rise again. But first, we must ensure that the telephoroi fall. Both fall and fail. Though through the door on the left, there is the main hall where we can discuss our options moving forward. Okay. What about the right? Once everyone arrives, that is, you probably have time to rest before our discussions begin in earnest. Okay, what about the right door? Is that the bathroom? I'd have private quarters prepared for you in the Andron, so please feel free to make yourself at home. Wow. Ah, the nap rooms, perfect for an afternoon doze. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more so than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. I hope so for your sake. It was simply that we were often so busy with research, are exhausted from journeys abroad, that we'd slip into the Andron just to steal a few winks. And thus, they became known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might last well into the following morning. Say the word and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. Wow. Hopefully those won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. That rhymed. Wow. Okay. Adventure awaits. Yo, look at this place. Investigations. Oh my God, it's the mosquito girl from One Punch Man. In the flesh. And that's the map. And there's some plants. And that is the cube from Transformers. Wow, they've got it all figured out here. Feeling refreshed and alert, our colleagues should be wandering in soon, so I suggest we stay here and wait for them to join us. Everybody's here. Oh, now everybody's here.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
I'll forgive you this time. But only this time.
It's fine, Urianger. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we?
Let's get down to business.
Come what may, we must prevent the Telephoroi's plans from coming to fruition.
True.
At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal.
Right.
The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum.
Right.
As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois. Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous.
That's cold.
Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Super cold.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, it simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over, Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nadana, an alchemist residing in distant Thavnair.
Okay.
Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
Oh no. Oh, a lunar primal.
In response to this threat, the satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with
is this like
fire.
you're gonna choose your zone? Undecide where to go first.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition.
Pick your adventure.
One rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. Tis possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
True.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
I wonder who that could be.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice.
It does.
But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnairian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
There's only one of me, though. What do I choose?
Yes, it is quite the quandary. Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
Thanks. One at a time.
You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision.
Nice.
Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned.
Oh, do I get to pick the people
As
too?
for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan.
Oh, I guess
I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
There you go.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Okay. There's that. 2 Archons. And...
Alice and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Oh. They're all staying
Anything
here.
to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Did the wind bring Estinian yet or not? He's
Of
not
course,
here.
the more the merrier.
That means we get Urianger.
Right. The rest of
Tancred.
us will make the journey to Thavnair.
Oh, Estinian is here. Let's do it.
Thoughts? Objections?
I don't think he cares.
I passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour,
right,
I did gain a sense of where things lie.
Okay.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Right. And then Torvald Beef
Give me a
Castle
moment
goes where he
afterwards,
wants.
And I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete.
Okay.
May our investigations prove fruitful.
Yeah. Let's go. Ooh. I have Kryle's instructions in hand. If you're ready to set out, then so are we. Haven't been to Thavnair before. I can travel by Aetheryte, but whether the rest of you have another sea voyage would waste time we do not have. Kryle was the same mind and has already secured the aid of a good folk of the Confluence. We will take ourselves there. Oh, the Confluence? Thou sayest. Is there drama? I'm afraid so, my friend. What? Thou wilt recall the hunt for Iceheart, unto whose sanctuary we delivered thee, owing to the knowledge of our comrade Moinbrida. Moinbrida was an authority on aetherology, a field of study she did embark upon in pursuit of her parents' example. Both are authorities in their own right, and both are researchers at the confluence. Okay. Haven't you gone to see them yet? No. I intended to do so earlier, but to my shame, my courage failed me at the last. As it hath the many times I thought to reach out to them after sending that faithful letter. Neither time nor introspection have revealed unto me the words I should speak, and thus have I kept my silence. Whether you come with us or no is your choice and yours alone. If it is too difficult, we'll manage. Thou art kind to say so, but I have no intention of forsaking our cause. I shall go to the confluence, and I shall face that which hath long been overdue. If it's settled, then let us be off. When we arrive, we should look for a researcher named Kite. Okay. There's Kite. Hello. Hello. Well, now, this is a lot of stern faces. Are my library books overdue again? Not to our knowledge. We're associates of Kryl, of the students of Baldesion. We seek passage to Thavnair and understand that you can assist us. The test subjects. Welcome, welcome. Test subjects? Oh, you hadn't heard? Well then, allow me to explain. So in order to travel to an Aetheryte, you ordinarily need to be tuned to it beforehand. True. Otherwise, you can't use it as a beacon to seek out while you're a massive ether hurtling along the life stream. But an inconvenient but incontrovertible limitation of Aetheryte teleportation. But what if I were to tell you there's a way to travel to an Aetheryte without being attuned to it? A way to teleport instantly to places you've never been. For long years, we've labored to make such travel possible that people might move about more freely. And we've finally done it! We've created a new kind of Aetheryte that doesn't require attunement. Truly? That changes everything. Well, my language may have been a bit misleading. The user need not attune to these Aetherites, but the Aetherites themselves must have been pre-attuned to each other, thereby facilitating travel between the 2 points. Huh? But it just so happens that our first test pair of Aetherites, one has been installed here in Sharlayan, and the other over in Yedlihmad, a port town in Thavnair. Wow, that's crazy. As you may know, our nation has long maintained strong ties with Radz Athan, and indeed, we owe much of this breakthrough to the contributions of their alchemists. So to sum up, we're to test these Aetherites. How fortuitous for you. I should mention that an accident has impaired my ability to channel ether. Will this be a problem? Not at all. As a matter of fact, you might as say these Aetherites were made for people like your good self. The magics imbued within will whisk you away without any effort on your part. A veritable dream come true, and far be it from me to worry about such things, but do we have permission to make use of your shiny new invention? The only permission required is yours, so assuming you're willing, we're all set. Okay. To send you in this science experiment. I may come as a surprise, but we actually struggled to find test subjects. Really? They struggle to find people to submit their particles and atoms to brand new ways of teleportation. Most people seem to have an unreasonable fear of their souls gradually disintegrating as they drift helplessly in the live stream in the statistically unlikely event that something goes awry. But it's plain that you aren't most people. Mistress Kryl truly knows how to pick them. Wow. Okay. What could go wrong? If I might change the subject, are Master Wilfson and Mistress Blowweeda not present today? Oh, you didn't hear? They've recently resigned their post. Their expertise was needed elsewhere. A large-scale project helmed by the Forum itself, as I understand, but I'm not privy to the details. I see. Any other questions? No? Then let's get going before you change your minds. Please see to your preparations and head outside to the Aetheryte Plaza. I'll be along shortly. Okay, time to disintegrate. Whee! Okay, here we go. What could go wrong? Nothing. We're the main protagonists. Like, there's no way we would die this way. Zero chance. Zero chance.
Right. We're all set.
Okay. Back to auto.
Just the 4 of you, was it?
Yep. Just us.
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in
Oh,
Thavnairian.
right. I forgot he's cool. And we're not.
You are? Oh. I would have preferred more test subjects.
Well, whoop-de-doo, Basil.
Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please.
Okay. Can I bring popcorn, or is it going to be a long teleportation? Should I have a drink? I might have to go to the bathroom. Should I do that before or after? Right. Okay.
Yes, right there is fine.
Okay.
Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether.
Okay. Oh, it's working. It's working!
Oh, and one last thing.
What's that?
You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness.
What?
Good luck!
Why didn't you say that beforehand? No! Ah! She's so excited. Oh my god. Violent ethereal sickness, huh? Does that mean I'm gonna go vommy? Oh god. Oh, we're going over. Past the sky whale, the dragons. Now we're here, and it's gonna take us over to that. Oh. Dude, it's way over there. My god. Do. Adventure brings. Here we are.
Thavnair, home to city-state Rads-at-Han. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty,
It's like Monster
this
Hunter.
Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between 2 peoples.
Okay.
Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time.
Till the Fire Nation attacked. We're okay.
Now across this vibrant isle creeps up.
Seems like it worked fine.
Malice. What choice do
Okay,
you
maybe
have?
not. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh god.
What chance?
Oh no. He's like, what's wrong with you guys? Wait, is he not? Oh. Okay, I was gonna say. Did he not eat the calzones? Oh man, face palm.
Against such an insidious foe.
True. Boop. Thavnair! Ilsabard. This is pretty cool. Jungle. Oh, I think I drank too much last night. Ah! 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 Oh my god.
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish. Let me bring you something to drink.
Thanks, man.
Help settle your bellies.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions.
What was it? Have a great time.
Don't let a Stinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
We just did that. Okay. Yep. I'll go get him. Managed to will yourself to your feet, but given your condition, you suck at everything. Okay. Search for Estinian. Estinian! I should probably attune myself. Do I still have to now? I probably do, right? Oh! Oh, I'm good. I'm good. It's fine. Oh. Reduced movement speed. Oh, God. Hey, we're attuned. Pretty cool, man. Estinian? There he is. Junkmonger. Oh! Oh! Estinian! You there, I need 3 drinks, something that helps with ether sickness. By the Manus, you are a traveler, or I mean greetings. Greetings and welcome. You are wise, good sir, to come to me. My special Amralasi, made with only the finest and freshest ingredients, is famed for calming unruly bellies. By way of a warm welcome to Thavnairian, I'm pleased to offer to you for the low, low price of 19,800 gil. For not 1, not 2, but 3 bottles. A bargain amongst bargains. The price is high road robbery, and you want to say as much as Estinian, but you realize any words of warning you cry out would be accompanied by your last meal. You must stand before Estinian and, using gestures, deny that the deal is fair. Okay. Deny. Nope. It's not good. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. I thought you could barely stand. What do you need to tell me that's so urgent? Don't spend it. It's a ripoff. Wait, I shouldn't buy the lassie. This merchant is swindling me. Oh, he figured it out. Ooh-ah. It's a serious apology, sir, but I appear to have my prices confused. It's actually 1,890 gil for the 3 bottles of lassie. 10% of what I just gave you. Wow. That confusion would have been quite costly for both of us. Very well, then, your coin. So Estinian's an idiot. Got it. Here, a bottle of for each of you. Take them to the others and get some rest. Sounds good, man. I'll be back after I've explored the town. Oh. Deliver a bottle of special Amralasi to Urianger. Quickly. Before I get sick again. Oh. I can make it. Urianger! I have bottle for you. Take bottle. Oh. Hand over, take this. Oh wait, I already drank mine, maybe. Praise be the 12th, my stomach doth loosen its death grip. My heartfelt thanks to thee and Estinian and to the fine fruits of this land. Okay, so he's better. Here you go. Here, have this. Everything's fine. Sweet, sweet release. If you haven't already, you should have yours too. Okay. Okay. Right. I'm ready to get on with it. Back on your feet, I see. He's back. Did he spend a lot of money? Thy hair. Oh, I've bound it. 'Tis the most I could do against this heat short of shedding my armor. May I ask where you got the cord for it? A local vendor. The man said it's Thavnairian weave, tough and not easily unraveled. Oh God. And how much did it cost? 9,400 gil. A steal, I was told. And I've always valued function over form. 9,000 gil cord. That's incredible. I dare say not even Alphino could hold a candle to you. Okay. It's not uncommon for merchants to set the prices high, but doesn't it seem excessively here? Are all Hannish merchants so unscrupulous? I expected the Dessert Dragoon to put up more of a fight. I'll do the first one. I am inclined to agree with thine assessment. It doth seem excessive, unusually so. Claiming Thavnair as its dominion, the nation of Radz-at-Han hath long thrived as a hub of commerce. In the beginning, there were the Arkasodara, a Matanga tribe indigenous to this island. Over time, they came to be joined by other races, and through their intermingling, a culture rich and distinct did emerge. Of elephant people? Wait, why can't I be an elephant person? From alchemy to textiles, the products of Hunnish culture have come to be celebrated and coveted the world over. Development only aided by the nation's prime location as a waypoint betwixt east and west. All of this hath combined to make a trading power of Radz Atan, yet such a status cannot be taken for granted. Nay, it must needs be maintained, though judicious governance and stringent regulation. Neither of which I can see any evidence, given that merchants at a gateway town are free to fleece hapless travelers and tarnish the reputation of the nation at large. Just so, that opportunist pricing is rampant doth suggest that oversight is much weakened, or mayhap that the people have fallen upon hard times. Whatever the truth may be, 'twould be prudent to ascertain the current state of affairs. Prudent and practical, aye. We've not to lose by learning more. So ere we seek out Kryle's acquaintance, shall we see what information we can gather from here in Yedlihmad? Yes. Excellent. We didn't exactly get off to a flying start, but we'll make up for it. Completed. Oh, I get Amralassi. Sick. The crate is laden with fruits, but they are on the verge of spoiling as if they've been left too long. Okay. Let's gather more fruits, I guess. Gather information in Yedlihmad. This guy over there. Peer. Gather information. Surveying. I'm surveying so good right now. Look at me survey. Surveying is one of my favorite things to do, actually. Boop. Casing out the pier, you spy boats moored off nearby isles with the silhouettes of larger seafaring vessels farther away. Compared to the other ports you have visited in the past, there appears to be very little activity. Okay, this should be a playable race, man. Look at this. Absolute unit. Imagine being a monk or like a warrior as this race. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, what's over here? Call Zal. Better call Saul? Uh-huh. Talking. I don't know, dude. The Dalmascans aren't coming, but we already have everything they ordered. What are we supposed to do with it? I don't know, but yelling at me isn't gonna help. All I know is their plans have changed, and that's that. Look, you must have known this might happen. The Empire is at war with itself, and the provinces are in chaos. And then there's the tower sitting on our doorstep, spitting out monstrosities. The city has its defenses, but we've been afforded no protection out here. We can't blame foreigners for not wanting to take the risk. Gah, but this is an enormous loss. All right. Forget about the Dalmascans. Surely some ships are still coming. We have fresh produce, handicrafts, medicines, all the perennial Hunnish favorites. Our consortium works closely with merchants and artisans to supply only the finest wares. Quality is guaranteed. Sigh. I know these things, Kalzal. I do. But which is why I regret to say I have nothing for you. All voyages have been canceled or indefinitely postponed. Oh, grr. And you are? The Warrior of Light? Wait, you're a foreigner, are you not? A merchant? Please tell me you're a merchant! Nope. Sure not. I see. That's a shame. I'm sorry, but we're discussing important matters. If you need something, please talk to one of the others. Go away is what he's saying. Okay, my bad, dude. I guess. Excuse me. Oh! My name is Matsya, and I'm here to see Better Call Saul. He's like in the rain, all sad. Elephant Man. Oh, it seems he's busy. I'll come back later then. What happened to you, dude? Are you okay? Yes? Can I help you? I remember seeing you back in the guild. You wanted to speak with Better Call Saul too, right? Did you? I'm Matsya, a fisherman of Akyali, a nearby village. I sell my catch to Better Call Saul, who offers it to foreign merchants, but he hasn't bought anything for a while now. When I heard that the consortium had been struggling, I became worried and decided to come and see him. Just as soon as he's free anyway. He's a hardworking man, and I dare not disturb him. Okay. We did it. Matsya regards you nervously. What's wrong, Elephant Man? If I may ask, what is that you do? An adventurer, you say, and you travel the world helping people. Then that must mean you're great at dealing with strangers. Please, won't you teach me to be like you? You see, I've brought some fresh fish with me, the portion I could preserve, and I want to sell them. The problem is I'm terrible with people. I've only dealt with Better Call Saul, and I can't talk to customers without getting my trunk in a twist. So please, as silly as it might sound, will you not peddle the fish in my stead and show me how it's done? That sounds boring, but sure, I guess. If you're willing, please let me know and we can begin at once. Quest accepted. Let's help this guy. Yep, the events to follow cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Jesus Christ. All right, buddy, let's do it. You'll do it then? Show me how to deal with customers. I'm in your debt. Right, please try peddling my fish to, shall we say, 3 people here in Yedlihmad. I will observe you and learn. Is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can blah, 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 blah. All right, let's go sell your fish, bro. Our first customer. Let's go. Yes. Fish, I got fish here. Fresh fish straight from the sea's bosom to your mouth. Greetings, friend. Let's start easy. We don't want to scare him away. Greetings, friend. How fare you of late? Greetings to you, Sai. I suppose I'm well enough given the circumstance. Things have settled down somewhat, but it was utter chaos when that tower first appeared. Everyone grabbing whatever they could, trampling over each other to get to the city. Many remained there for now, but I could not stay away. Had to come back, continue with my life such as it is. Whether or not it was the right choice, only time will tell. It's too risky out here. Maybe you ought to move to the city too. There's no place like home, but don't do anything dangerous, eh? Maybe you ought to move to the city too. Well, I make sure to keep well clear of the tower, and when more monsters emerge from it, I heed the Radiant Host instructions. No place safer than the city, of course, but if everyone up and left, what would happen to Yedlihmad? Dangerous though it may be, I'll keep doing what I've always done to the extent I can. I understand. Were it to me, I'd probably carry on doing what I do best as well. All right, best luck. No, keep the conversation going. I would do my best as well. What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? Well, now, a fishmonger. Do you have your goods with you? If so, I'd like to buy some. You see that? A born salesman. Boom. Like me, you're doing your part to keep things normal. I respect that. Wow. Boop, beep, bop, bop, bop. Buy my fish. Thank you for your custom. The catch of the day is Shallow's cod, delectable stewed in coconut milk or baked with a sprinkle of salt. Always be closing. You succeeded in making a sale. I sold fish. Wow. Let's go find our next customer, Elephant Man. Another customer. A hawker, are you? Do you sell fruit by chance? Even better, my friend. We sell fish. If so, I want to buy some Amra. Let's say a dozen. They don't need to be export quality. Amra Shmamra. My fresh fish is the only thing you need. What do you need so many Amra for? Why, for eating, of course. It may seem like a lot, but of late, I go through that much in no time at all. I am a stock taker by trade, but with no vessels coming these days, the wares are beginning to pile up. By the same token, nothing is coming in from overseas, but not a day goes by that someone doesn't come along asking when the next shipment is arriving for this and that and this and that. All of it wears me down, and I find myself feeling constantly hungry. Are you sure you're actually hungry? I know how you feel. Thank you. A pity you don't sell fruit, but I enjoyed our little chat. It took my mind off my troubles for a moment. Oh, what? I should have steered it towards fish. Oh, man. If you left her with a positive impression, let's move on to the north side of town, shall we? Dang it. I was trying to vibe with her, but it just ended. This guy's gonna buy for sure. What is it? If you don't mind, I'm rather busy. Oh God, it's my stomach. Are you okay? What happened? Ether sickness? No, nothing so unusual. In my hurry to get back to work, I just ate a little too quickly. Some fresh fish will settle your stomach, and mine are the freshest of all. You should take it easier and eat more slowly and savor your food. We'll try soft. No. Would that I could, but I can't afford to be idle. Like as not, circumstances will surely get worse before they get better, and so I'm working as hard as I can while I still can, the better to be prepared. What an industrious young man you are. Boom. Well, it's not like I'm trying to impress anyone. Don't just end randomly. Now, if you excuse me, no! It just ends! We have to keep the conversation about fish. It's gotta be about fish. I was trying to like build rapport, but then it just ends. How am I supposed to know it's gonna end when I tell him he's an industrious young man? Bruh. Too bad we couldn't make a sale, but we managed to build something of a relationship. See? I'm going for the long play. Thank you so much for your demonstration. It was truly eye-opening experience. Come, let us return to the pier. Hey, we sold 1 fish. Okay? That's pretty good. Oh, thank you so much for showing me how to talk to customers. You're welcome. I'm very good at it. You managed to sell to one of the 3 people you approached. It was difficult, but when you put your mind to it, you succeeded. I sure did, man. Though you did fail too. Why you gotta bring that up? But there are lessons to be learned in both success and failure. By applying yours, I'll endeavor to become a better peddler. Yeah. Remember, 1 in 3. Still, there's only so much I can do alone. I hope that things will return to normal for Better Call Saul soon. I thought I heard a familiar voice, and who should it be but Matsuya? Better Call Saul heard us. Right. Calls all. Have you finished your business at the guild? So you were there too. Forgive me. Try as I might, I can't find any buyers. With no ships coming in and hardly any going out, there simply aren't any options. At this rate. So, you can't buy my fish anymore? No, I can't. I'm sorry, Matsuya. I truly am, but for now, you must peddle your own goods. But by myself, I can't. Oh, I want to help you, I do. But as it stands, I can barely help myself. Turned his back to him. I poured my all into the consortium, and I'll be damned if I let it fall apart. I have friends and families depending on me, and I won't fail them. The sisters as my witness. See you later, Better Call Saul. Not to worry, using what I've learned from you, I'm sure I'll manage somehow. Well, I had best return to my village. My thanks again, and please take care on the road. I will, Matsuya. Hold on to that courage you found, and sell those fish. You can do it. That Matsuya fellow you were helping, he's Arkasadora, is he not? Apparently, it is almost exclusive his people that are being kidnapped. Should he be traveling alone? People are stealing elephant people? If summoning is this perpetrator's aim, it doth stand to reason that Arkasadora would be their primary targets, for 'tis the faith of their ancestors which prevaileth in this land, and many are devout adherents still. We'd better go after him. Akiali lies to the west, as I recall. The same direction as Kryle's acquaintance, incidentally. It's settled then. Keep your eyes peeled while we make for the village. Away! You do not see Matsuya nearby, but the elevated ground up ahead may provide a better vantage point. I mean, I guess. All right, I'll go look up there for our friend. Surveying. You do not see Matsuya from here either. Where'd he go? No, leave me alone. Help, somebody help. Matsuya's voice, and it came from the north. The king in the north. Matsuya, I'm coming. Matsuya's under attack. Oh, Matsuya! Help him! Help him! Matsuya! Matsuya! Are you okay, buddy? Aiding. They almost kidnapped him, dude. You okay, bud? Hello? Huh? Where did they go? Why are you here? I saved your life. What do you mean? I see you found him in time. Huh? Why didn't he just punch him with his massive arms? You and your friends came to look for me? I don't know how to thank you. On my way home, I took a moment to stop and rest, think about what to do about, well, everything. And then those men came. Kidnappers. We'd heard that the Arcasadara were being targeted. Surely you have as well. Perhaps it's best if you took refuge in the city. We've considered it, me and the others, but fishing is all we know. The ocean is all we have. I see. That's your decision to make, but you should take care not to travel alone. Ba-na-na-na. A question, if I may. Pray tell. 'Tis our understanding that strange fiends have emerged from the tower. What canst thou tell us of these beings? Not much, I'm afraid. I have no idea what they are. I've heard that some bear an unsettling resemblance to our divinities. Oh. Spooky dooky tower. For that reason, some have taken to calling the tower Zot. House of Divinities in the old tongue, it means. Wow. But they're not true divinities. These monstrosities, these monstrous imitations that bring only death. To have one's faith so twisted is a grievous indignity, and full justified art thou in thine outrage. Note that 'tis for no other purpose but to neutralize the tower that we have journeyed to this land. In time we may be forced to contend with these false gods, and thus we would learn all we may about them. Wilt thou not tell us of thy divinities and their true nature? You've come all the way to save us? Really? To think I had you peddling fish. Yeah, you feel bad now, don't you? Happy to help, though, you know? Want to answer your question? Yes, of course. We would gladly tell you about our gods. We, I say, because I'm a terrible storyteller, and I'd ask my fellow villagers to do it. So please come to our village. We're good, gods-fearing folk, all of us, and we'd be honored to share our knowledge and fish. Wow. What sayest thou? Shall we pay visit to Akyali? Sure. Let's go. Wonderful. Just follow the road west and down the hill. You can't miss it. To grandmother's house we go. Okay, don't get kidnapped. Later, dude. Oh. Spooky dooky. So 'tis the simulacra of Thavnairian gods that are being summoned. If any doubt existed before, there can be none now. The kidnapped Hanish are imprisoned in the tower. I pray that we will be able to save them. Maybe. Though indeed, saving them will mean confronting their false gods, like as not I, as you said. We do well to study their religious traditions. To Akyali we fly. Welcome to Akyali, my friend. The name means white beach. What did you call me? And there isn't much here to save that, but please make yourself at home. Your companions have already begun talking to everyone. Feel free to show yourself around and do the same. Any of us can tell you about our gods, but you could do worse than to start with Kanga and Old Hasveda. They are free at the moment as it happens. Kanga! You wish to know about our gods? What a curious visitor you are. Most want fish. In any case, I'm happy to oblige. Now, I don't know how it is whence you hail, but our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided into two groups. The Manusya, beings of wisdom who assume the form of men, and the Murg, beings of might to assume the form of beasts. Together they are divinities. Their forms and personalities many and varied. Some are kind and gentle, others stern and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. All are possessed of great insight and experience, and by heeding their teachings, we strive to be better people and live better lives. Okay, that's interesting and really cool. What about over here? Hasveda, will you tell me? Interested in learning about our gods, you say? Heh, that's what I'd like to hear. Prick up your ears then and listen. In ancient times, the Manusya and the Murg deities, who look like men and beasts respectively, were locked in conflict. Eventually, seeking the wisdom of the Manusya, the Murga cast aside their own heads and took up those of their foes. Likewise, the Manusya coveted the might of the Murga, and so they too resolved to trade heads. Thus were born new gods possessed of both might and wisdom, and they ushered in an age of harmony between the two factions. From then on, as a sign of their esteem for one another, the Manusya have worn animal faces and the Murga the limbs of men. Wow, really cool and interesting. There you are. Learned a thing or two about our gods, I trust, I guess. While you're off talking to those, I remembered something that may be of interest. If you could let your friends know, I'll go and fetch it from my home at once. Okay. Here he comes. Huh? Apologies for the wait. I wished to show you this hanging scroll which depicts 3 of our most revered deities. By all means, we should like to see it. Okay. Here it is. Oh. It's Baby Shark, Mama Shark, and Papa Shark. They are Manusya. You heard about them already. Yes, 3 sisters. Oh, they're okay. The center one is the eldest, Sindaruva, a goddess of wisdom. For this, alchemists hold her in the highest. To her right is the middle sister, Sanduruva. As a goddess of wealth, she counts many traders among her followers. And on the left is Minduruva, the youngest sibling. She presides over the crafts, and so is beloved by weavers. Although each is worshipped for different reasons, the sisters are usually portrayed together in these works, which people keep in their homes for good fortune. Wow. In like fashion to the Manusya, the deities of Erosa preside over a myriad of aspects of life. And what of the Murga, might I ask? What of the Murga? The Murga hold power over nature. In the ages past, they were revered as guardian deities in times of conflict. If you have occasion to visit our temples and ruins, you'll find their images there. Among them is a god who possesses a Gaja's head, and he is venerated as the progenitor of the Arkasodara. Wow. And then there are dragons. They occupy a special place in our history. You worship dragons too? Siestinian's interested now. It's said that an ancestor of Satrap, that's the ruler of Radzatan, forged a covenant with a dragon divinity in ancient times. This divinity has since acted as the guardian deity of the satrap. Legends holds that if ever the satrap is in need, his dragon ally will fly to his aid. Dragon ally. You claim to be a terrible storyteller, but nothing could be further from the truth. Wow, he's so good. The passion you bear for your faith is plain to hear. I am confident the information you've given us will serve us well in our efforts to deal with the tower. That is very kind of you to say. Thank you. I will pray for your success. Right. I believe it's time we sought out Kryle's acquaintance. An alchemist by the name of Nidhana. According to Kryle's notes, we're to find her at a place called the Great Work, further north along the coast. Okay, let's go. If you enjoyed yourself today, leave a like down below. You can support me and my work on Patreon and view Patreon exclusive content. Link in the description. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.